Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
Tell what's up this week. It's the Heatwave edition of FDW.
Oh, and it is a heatwave right now.
EATW.
Eatwa.
Came up with that on the fly.
I liked it.
And like the game knows, his theme tune is playing. He's in the main event this week.
Main
Shamo.
event Sheamus. And
Main
he has a
event.
hell of a task ahead of him.
But before
Hell
we
of a
get there,
task.
we have a hell of a pay-per-view to get through.
We do. Starting off with the NXT Championship on the line.
I mean, we know the drill by now. We randomize things with NXT mainly. We see what happens as Kaiser retains.
Tyler not able to get his rematch.
No, the Big Strong Champ not coming up with things. But first up, representing FDW.
It has reached a boiling point, this rivalry, and
I see what you did there.
After weeks of sniping each other and the stare down we saw in the Go Home show, they have just plain out asked for a match to settle things.
Oh, not just any match as well.
No, an Extreme Rules match.
I think the baseball bat to the face is probably in now.
Yeah, that sort of clinched it, I think.
Yeah. And after the stare down last episode as well, you got to think Trick Williams is hurting after his clinic that he put on with main event Rollins.
I mean, that was a war he had with Rollins, and he's about to go to war yet again tonight.
It's probably going to be even worse with
Mello,
his tag partner.
Definitely, yeah. And it's going to be an odd one. Obviously, Mello walking down with his tag belt there, and we'll see if Trick does the same. They are tag team champions.
But which one is the better tag team champion?
I mean, could this be their way of just settling a feud before settling into being a tag team?
It's an odd way to start a championship reign by fighting each other in an Extreme Rules match and going backwards and forwards week on week.
I mean, it is very odd. It's a smart way to give a championship because they have yet to defend those titles against anyone because they've been too busy fighting each other.
I think it all stems from the very first match we saw them in with a miscommunication. It goes back to the cage match where Hayes was left to defend for himself for what felt like a month.
It felt a while, I must admit.
There really is some aggression that these two need to work through if they're even intending on continuing this championship reign.
And you hope they will. I mean, they had it in them to be a very good tag team. And it's just a shame how things have turned out. Mello looking a bit cross-eyed there. Trick Williams, rather.
As Hayes immediately going after the ref. I mean, interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out for him.
Yeah, I don't think the ref's who you're after. Oh, Carmelo missing the head there.
Turns out he does miss.
Yeah, he does. Perhaps now these two are going to know each other's moves inside and out, so I expect quite a bit of back and forth.
Hayes immediately taking advantage of the situation.
Ooh. Just mowed over by Trick Williams there, though.
Both show they've got what it takes in singles action.
Both look very impressive as of late, and you can't gloss over the fact that Carmelo Hayes not only went through an absolute battle against Strowman and Breaker, but he came out the other side the winner.
Hayes dropping him onto the floor there, doing some damage early on. The ladder has been introduced.
It isn't a ladder match, but anything goes.
Someone left one under the ring rather precariously.
It's sort of shades of their past, isn't it? They were in a ladder match when they first had a go at one another.
Yep.
The mistake at the top of the ladder that cost them the titles, possibly in that first ever match.
So what next? One of them's going to bring a cage out.
Yeah, and then a baseball bat.
Yep. Oh,
Mello.
Mello missing again.
Just grazing the nose of Trick Williams there.
We need to change his slogan to Mello does miss.
Yeah, Mello occasionally misses. Chair shot to their face.
And this is that aggression now. Taking that on the floor as well.
It's just pent-up aggression after the last few weeks of this back and forth, tit for tat, like cheap shots. Ooh, kick to the back though.
Williams, though, using more traditional means, as once again Mello misses. Williams seems to have the measure of him as the sledgehammer. It's just what he needs to bring him down to the mat.
Going for a cover, perhaps done with this already, but no.
Mello's not done on his side after his victory last week.
He's been looking good recently in singles competition, and in tag competition. What little we've seen of him in a tag team match.
They've just both been looking good in competition.
Yeah.
So what the hell's going to happen in this match? We do not know.
Extreme Rules, anything could happen. It probably will.
And for the sake of your family, Doctor, indeed I hope it does.
Now they're looking to work on the knee of Williams there.
Gotta bring him down to his level. Picking up his weapon. And again, Mello misses.
I feel like Trick's just out here to assassinate his character and prove to everyone that he does miss. That's Trick's main goal, just to make Mello miss.
It's like Mr. Perfect and all the vignettes. They're just like, you know, where he throws where he throws the basketball and like makes perfect shots.
Yeah.
He just misses them all. He's just shit at everything. Mr. Imperfect.
Yeah.
Tilt-a-whirl there from Carmelo Hayes.
Beautifully done, and now Carmelo Hayes back on top. Back and forth as he looks for yet another weapon.
And he grabs the bin and just yeets it straight onto Williams. As the law firm appears to have imploded.
They've gone into liquidation.
Yep. This ain't no courtroom drama though. Wouldn't it be great if this is how like all legal proceedings were settled?
What, wrestling?
Yeah. It's just like, you got your court order next week. Ah, what have I got? You've got a ladder match, I'm afraid.
Yeah. 25 to life bet on a ladder match.
Yeah. Custody of a child. Oh wait, that's Ray and Eddie.
Oh god, yeah.
As the ref
Hayes picks
the
up
3 count, as we're talking about
big
child custody.
Yeah, the big leg drop from the top rope. Carmelo Hayes picks up the win.
And that's big.
That is big. But
perhaps now they can let bygones be bygones. Yeah.
I'm hoping for the future of the tag division. I'm hoping so, but it's a precarious situation we find ourselves in.
Meanwhile, back on NXT.
For the first time ever, defending their own title.
Yep. And immediately it changes hands.
That is that's rude. Take our title and then lose it immediately, Bianca Belair.
I feel like it's almost like this is scripted.
No.
Still real to me, damn it. So, but we've seen it before from Belair. She can't handle having 2 championships at the same time, having to defend Liberty and NXT. Perhaps it's tactical.
She'd lose her arms before letting go of the Liberty title, but a world title just seems to slip right out of her grasp. Right
now, that Liberty title is incredibly prestigious.
Yes, it is. I think everyone would love to have a go at holding it, considering only one person ever has.
Yep. women from FDW, from NXT, even from Raw and Smackdown could be having a pop at her.
Yes, most definitely.
Two women who I think would probably have their eyes on Bianca Belair and now Becky Lynch as well, as the pool has widened somewhat. Representing FDW, Nikita Lyons.
Yes, as we move into our supremacy match for the evening. We're hoping that Nikita Lyons can keep us in winning form, as we're currently 2-1 up in the rankings.
But representing NXT, they're bringing out the big guns. The Hall of Famer, Beth Phoenix.
With an incredible coif of hair. Just...
There's something about Phoenix.
Yeah. That is a intimidating figure walking to the ring.
It's like David Coulthard in drag.
But I'm back on our girl Nikita Lyons. She's been impressive in the past, and I think she's got what it takes here.
Well, they're making a bit of a debut for the channel, I believe. Beth Phoenix. We've never seen her in action before.
No, not at all. She's an NXT competitor, but it's nice to get to view some of the NXT talent when we do these matches.
We've seen Hall of Famers before.
Although I would say that her ring attire does look like she's just going to a yoga class.
Maybe she is, She's not full-time anymore. She might have just been on her way to a yoga class, and the NXT general manager said, we need someone to represent. Fancy it?
Fighting Nikita Lyons is not yoga.
Not at all. Strong strikes of Nikita Lyons.
Looking to prove something early on against the Hall of Famer.
You've got to think a win for Lyons here would be extra special as well, managing to knock off a Hall of Famer.
Oh, without a doubt, this is it's more than FDW bragging rights. This is personal bragging rights for Nikita Lyons here.
Well, there's nothing else to fight for on the purple brand.
No, yeah. This,
why not attack
well
the retirees?
Yeah. When all else fails, beat up the older ones.
Nothing better to do. Time to take out the old folks.
Yep. Go down the old folks' home and kick over some wheelchairs. Lion looking strong here.
Just manhandling Phoenix.
That is usually woman handling.
Alright. Freaking woke Zay.
But Nikita Lyons really taking it to Beth Phoenix here, and that's usually Beth Phoenix's MO.
As she speaks into existence, she rolls through. Oh.
Nikita reversal. Kick out at one.
Oh, dog's got some tricks in her.
Yep.
Slamming Lyons now.
Get thrown by that, and it's opened the opportunity for Beth to come flying in, rise from the ashes.
See what he did there?
I'm full of these things.
It's funny because it's Heatwave. And she's a Phoenix. As the ref gets right in the way.
That would be brilliant if we had planned it that way. So 1 and 2, and Nikita Lyons with a kick out.
It's always like this is scripted, yeah. Joke's on you, I've been wrestling I've been controlling things the entire time.
Well, that's not true, because they're actually doing quite well.
Boo. Lyons with a big kick. This could be it.
Looking to put it away.
Gotta say, that was a bit of a slow count from the ref there. I feel like that was 3.
Well, these NXT refs, it's quite hard to...
They're on the take as she hits the split leg.
Yes, please.
Kick out from Phoenix.
Not
yes,
enough.
Please. Inside into Joe's psyche this evening.
That's where I'm at today.
Although if she did that to you, it'd be more like, yes, please. Fucking landing on it like that, just like, whoa, we're not in the Olympics. You don't need a fucking dismount.
Stick the dismount, stick the dismount.
7.4, shit landing.
Beth trying to fight back here, but
Run
Nikita
across
Lyons.
the ring, hook to the leg. That's what she wrote.
A confident display by Nikita Lyons there, and another win for FDW.
Big win.
Big win.
Oh, we've seen that hand signal before. What? Is there a bit of a Kalimar collusioning going on?
Well.
Strange.
One never knows. Yeah.
You do never
Very
know.
interesting. But
3-1
up
up
for FDW.
And sticking with FDW, these two have got some shit to work through as well.
Tegan Knox put through a table by Piper Niven in the Go Home show. Was not happy about that and has demanded revenge in none less than a table match.
The only thing harder than the table is Joe right now, as he does love a table match.
Oh, I do love a table match. And Piper...
Tables are to Joe are what Spanish flies are to me.
Only when they go through them cleanly, though. Much like Piper Niven did the other night on FDW. With a
it was a
slam.
lovely textbook table spot.
And with a choke slam, no less, really rubbing salt into the wound.
Now this must feel weird for old Noxie baby as she's walking into a pay-per-view with no belt.
Yeah, this will mark the first pay-per-view without a title for Tegan Knox. On the NXT brand, she would have seen it lost by Bianca Belair earlier, and that's got to hurt you a little bit to know the person that beat you lost it so easily afterwards.
Yep. Just thrown out.
I mean, take nothing away from Becky Lynch. Is a hell of a competitor.
I mean, they're, threw out the biggest competitor straight away to Belair and clearly got the job done.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting the job done,
Piper Niven looking to drag Tegan over to the table. This could be a quick one. Tegan fighting through. Just to remind everyone at home, the only way to win this match is by putting your opponent through a table. And if you didn't know that, where the hell have you been?
Not like that, though.
The table collapsing, not breaking.
I was going to say, we've seen some unconventional table match wins on this channel. I feel like we're about to see another one.
Yes, just a corner breaking off as Piper Niven's head snaps through it. But luckily, no break there for Piper Niven, and Tegan Knox just taking a bit of walk. Just going for a stroll.
Yep. I'm taking a stroll.
He's taking a stroll.
I'm taking a stroll.
Taking a stroll.
Prom night comes to Niven.
I was going to say, clearly we've
I got
into
no title belt.
Clearly we've got into Doug's supply of nose candy.
And again, if you have no idea what we're on about, go watch last week's episode with Doug drubbed up ref.
Meanwhile, Tegan Knox, beautiful German, just barely missing the corner of the step with Piper Niven's head there.
The subject of Doug, he is not here this evening, or we haven't seen him yet so far.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's on a come down.
Well, we did say there would be a mandatory drugs test, and he hasn't shown up for work since. So,
it's always
I'll
like
let you draw your own
scripted.
conclusions.
As Niven, does she think about trying to put the table through Knox? I mean, is that the unconventional way we're going to do this?
I believe that table is broken now.
Chipped.
There's a huge crack down it.
It's precarious. It's on the verge of giving up the ghost.
There's Niven once again thrown into the steps.
And just
Tegan
off the
did not
rebound.
She did not take getting put through a table well.
She's not done with Niven yet.
No good. No. All tables are obviously legal. They could go for our announce table here, although I hope they don't.
Is that the rule?
I'm pretty sure you can go through an announce table. It's a table.
Yeah.
But who knows? They like to change these rules.
I think you're right.
Oh! And Niven just
halts the
stopped in her
momentum.
tracks there.
As that table has just been used as a battering ram.
It's seen some things. Ooh, beautiful by Knox. Niven took her eye off the ball there.
Hit by the basement drop kick as Knox gets her back into the ring and tries to treat this like a traditional wrestling match as Niven just lays her out. And thinks about getting her up.
Shaking it off. Leads to putting on a bit of a war. I mean, there's bad blood here. There is a... temperatures have been rising over the last few weeks, and we are here to sort of let off some steam, I guess.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I got loads of them.
How long have you been writing all these temperature puns?
Oh, you know, a while.
And Knox got it scouted.
Punching the table from Niven's hands there.
Just this aggressive side of Knox was not really seen.
No, she's
angry at Niven, angry at the table, angry at the world, and perhaps angry at no one other than herself.
Yeah, she was great as an NXT champion. It's got to hurt to lose that title. And it's also got to feel bad that maybe the women blame you for taking away their opportunities on FDW to have gold. She's got to feel
one of
somewhat
two ways you can go about it. There's the courteous way, or there's the Piper Niven way.
Yeah, just straight up beat the crap out of you and try and put you through a table. Which is the aim of the game, so if someone might want to set up a table.
Speak it into existence.
I do what I can. Table set up in the opposite corner.
Just got to get momentum there. I mean, how will Knox be able... will she be able to Canadian destroyer Piper Niven?
Folded in half.
Now where does she go? Looking to get another one.
Getting another table.
It's better than one table. Two tables.
Stack them up. Stack them up and drop them through two. Piper Niven though. Modified torture rack.
Is the table? Oh. Imagine if it's down to them.
Yeah.
Puts the table through Knox.
Piper Niven looking strong here tonight. As is Tegan Knox.
She was immediately smacked with a table.
And again. It seems so unnecessary.
Double table. Stereo tables.
Yep. Piper Niven.
She goes under the rope for another table.
One in each corner, please.
The four corners of tables.
Yep.
Knox with the shiniest wizard. But Niven
but
weighing the table down with her leg, but it will just break the fourth dimension anyway.
Yeah. Not so sure how wise it was, because Tegan's now got to get Piper Niven up to put her through that table.
And Niven with the wherewithal to fight out through it.
Head must be ringing from that shiniest wizard, but
you know what they say?
There.
She who sets it up must go through it. She fights out.
Oh.
The fighter Niven. But a suplex from Knox to Niven.
German suplex through the table. And Tegan Knox getting her revenge lying in amongst the splinters. Hell of a match.
Top match, top performer, still one of the absolute pillars of FDW.
And clean table break.
Mm.
I mean, let's savour that. A nice clean table break.
The people's champion, Tegan Knox.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Speaking of champions.
Now is the championship time. These two have tried to destroy each other in the past few weeks.
Each other, the parking lot, just all sorts.
Yep. And it's finally going to come to a head. The FDW Championship will be on the line. Will Sheamus take down Bronson Reed, or will the Bronslort continue?
The question... That is the question on everyone's lips.
Yep. I mean, if there's one man on the roster that can possibly quell Bronson Reed's just aggression, it may be Sheamus.
We've seen so many men fall to Bronson Reed. Will Sheamus just be another notch on the FDW title belt? Or will he be the man to make that brown leather strap even more prestigious?
Yes. It's a beautiful belt.
I'll never said it wasn't. Just a brown leather strap. I mean, if Sheamus gets it, maybe he'll make it green.
He could very well do that. Not sure how green and purple would play together, but
it would look like... Oh, what are those sweets that were green and purple? Ah, that's gonna... Tutti Fruities?
Yeah, quite possibly Tutti Fruities.
It's like one of those shit sweets that you only get with licorice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're horrible. All sorts. Licorice all sorts.
Yeah, but that's actually licorice.
Yeah.
The sweet I'm thinking of isn't actually licorice.
Oh, right. Steer clear of things like that.
Yeah.
But let's revel in our championship.
We should also steer clear of people like Bronson Reed as well. The bowling ball himself.
Yes. Yeah, way to bring it back round.
I know. I'm the master of segues.
Yes, you are. Bronson Reed coming into this one confident. I mean...
Well, look at the list of names. Bobby Lashley, Karen Cross, Tyler Bate, Angel Garza, William Regal, Pete Dunne.
William Regal and Pete Dunne on the same night in the same match.
Yep, and on different nights in different matches.
Yep. He has torn apart the FDW locker room, and Sheamus may be the last man that can challenge him.
Save us, Shamey One Kenobi. Your only hope.
He's the Great White Hope. This could be a absolute slaughter. These two men do not like each other, and they will be confined inside Hell in a Cell. For that, the prestigious FDW Championship.
Held aloft. It comes with its own angelic choir, apparently, as well.
Yeah. It was either angels or a choir of donkeys, but that doesn't sound as good.
It's the choir of Angel Garza. That's all that can be heard of him after Bronson just smashed him.
Yeah, flattened him. Bronson looking to take this straight to the side here. Bronson is definitely not going to shy away from using this cage to his advantage. And a headbutt.
Will Bronson have to change up his game plan here this evening? We usually see him let his opponents get a little bit of offense in before he unleashes Bide.
Yeah.
Will that work with Sheamus, though? Will Sheamus be able to hit the big 1-2 knockout?
He replaced Bide with headbutt. I mean, this is a terrible camera angle.
I'm taking over.
Yeah, there we go. Gets inside the cell.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
How do I move this up? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to eyeball
Sheamus
this.
going for an early. Early pin.
I apologise if I cause
Enough,
motion sickness, but I'm doing my best.
I'll send it back to hard cam, it'll be fine. Sheamus smashing Bronson Reed's head onto the mat here. Really looking to tee off on the big guy. But,
Repeating elbows.
As before stated, Bronson absorbs these and comes back with a hell of a... I was about to say confirm a hell of a rage, but he's been busted open there.
Yep. Sheamus with the strong strikes up to the top rope. Could this be all she wrote?
Wasting little time.
Big top rope clothesline. As Bronson looks to get some weaponry involved. As I feel like I heard the kendo snap under the weight of Bronson there. Pushes
Sheamus away. How many men can you say that can just push Sheamus away with one hand?
Here's that strength. Here we go.
Scarily strong is Bronson Reed.
Advantage Reed.
The Mack truck is gearing up.
Grabbing his weapon.
He's going to get rolling. Shot to the gut.
Just
two
one
shots
shot.
And it snaps.
And there it is. The Maori bomb, I think, is what it's called.
An elbow to the jaw, whatever it was, and it's... Bronson is unloading on Sheamus here.
We've seen it before. And this appears to be
raged by the sight of his own blood.
Textbook Bronson.
Can Sheamus slow down the Bronslot?
Quick reversal there from Sheamus. He needs to start getting momentum back on his side.
Cannot allow Bronson to start getting away from him. He's too strong and hits too hard. I mean, take nothing away from Sheamus's endurance, but we've seen Bronson crush people. As the two men decide to have a quick stare down.
Stare was all that potentially it was needed. Sheamus comes to his senses.
Technical difficulties as the wrestlers break.
Anyway, a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, there we go. Sheamus finally back in the ring.
I mean, perhaps that's the unique strategy, all that was needed, as Sheamus goes for the triple backbreaker. That might be what caught Bronson Reed off guard. He's never had someone just stand there and stare at him before.
Yeah, Bronson really taken aback, and Sheamus having to use every tactic possible.
Pinball does still need to take place inside the ring, though. So,
yes.
Reed hesitant to go outside the ring. And looking to force Sheamus to come onto his level.
He just absorbs so much punishment and shakes it off. So Sheamus looking to prove that he is also a big man with a big back body drop. Back and forth with these two now.
Outside the ring we go.
Once Reed moves in.
Oh,
stay in here.
Vintage Reed.
And a cover. Could this be it? No, one count.
We're going free balling with this one.
Yeah, get us into the action.
Sheamus thrown to the outside.
Bronson Reed to follow.
Oh God, don't throw him this way.
These two tying up on the outside and Sheamus throwing him towards the camera. Sheamus again on the outside.
There's up a cut there.
Slams to the back.
Reed looking to get it back into the ring.
Not good in those narrow spaces around the ring. Needs a wide open space and
Sheamus halting the momentum. I think it was just a big knee. It's only a 1 count.
Yep. Sheamus building up momentum now. Taking it to the champ.
Just stomping one mud hole in Bronson is all he needs. As he rolls him over and hooks that
Goes for a
tree
cover.
trunk leg. Still only a 1.
Another 1. Bronson Reed is an animal.
Sheamus, massive backbreaker there.
Huge slam. Picking
Sheamus
him
getting
up.
him, looking at dropping down for white noise. There it is.
White noise. This could be it. We could be seeing a new champion here. 1,
2 count.
2.
And the new.
Sheamus does it. Sheamus has halted the bronze slot.
The Vanquisher.
The White Hope. Now the Great White Champ.
Hell of a match. Hell of a brawl.
What a match. I mean, Sheamus.
He's done it for the honour of his fallen brutes.
Yep. He took Bronson to the line and he walks away champion.
Another hell of a pay-per-view there, Jose.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see Bronson knocked off the top of the mountain at any point, but
Found his
clearly
Achilles
Sheamus had
heel.
what it took.
And it was
It's
Sheamus.
It's Sheamus.
Well, next week then, we'll no doubt be feeling the repercussions of this.
Yep.
As we'll be feeling the repercussions of the rest of our card.
I honestly can't wait. I look forward to it.
As do I.
So,
We'll catch you next time on FDW. See you then.
Laters.